Yo, what's up guys? Not RICEY here, and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, I want to talk about a few RPGs to look forward to in 2021. Other than that, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy, and let's get into it. The first RPG I'm looking out for is Hogwarts Legacy. This open world RPG takes place in the Harry Potter universe, where you, as a new student, learn new spells, explore the school grounds, the Forbidden Forest, and more. Now, I have to admit, I've only seen one Harry Potter film, but based off the trailer I've seen, this game looks like it could actually be something good. I'm liking what the combat looks like. I like the idea of being a student in the school and advancing your abilities and learning new spells. And this game got leaked like a couple of years ago, so we've known about it for a while, but we haven't heard any news until we saw that PS5 event about 3 months ago. But other than that, yeah, this game looks like it could be something good. The next RPG I'm looking out for is Outriders. Now, Outriders is a looter shooter slash RPG coming in 2021. It's set in a dark sci-fi universe where you fight monsters, find loot, level up, etc. And it has some RPG elements and drop in and drop out co-op. Now, Outriders does seem to be heavily inspired by games like Destiny and Division, things like that. And it's made by the developers of Gears Tactics, I believe, or one of the Gears of Wars. So the third-person combat should be pretty strong. One thing I am looking forward to in this game is that they said that it's not a live service game. And I know it's hard to think that, why would you make a game similar, a looter shooter, and not make it live service? But the thing is, they say that all the content is already in the game day one, which we'll have to see how much content is actually in the game, because it does seem like a trend for looter shooters slash live service games to come out and they have very little or no content, and then the content gets added in an update or a DLC that you have to pay for like a year later, which honestly I think we're all pretty tired of. They also said that the raids are like completely unique locations. The weapon mods can be applied to any weapon, so if you have a legendary weapon with a unique attachment, it can be applied to another legendary weapon with a unique attachment. So the guns sound like they could become really strong in that game. Overall, we just have to see what it's like. Every single time we hear about these games, they seem like good news, but you always just have to wait until it's released to get all the details. Horizon Forbidden West is the next open world RPG that I'm excited for in 2021. If you don't know, Horizon Forbidden West is the sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn, and Horizon Zero Dawn was basically about you being a survivor and fighting these giant mechanical dinosaurs, which was pretty sick. In Forbidden West, we explore the western outskirts of the land, and we discover that a new plague is killing humans and vegetation, as well as hostile factions that now control these dinosaurs. Now, I will say, Horizon's premise is pretty great, and the monster or dinosaur design is really good almost all the time. But in the last game, I'm not completely done with it, so I can't pass a verdict on it. In the last game, there was something about like a plague affecting the machines or something like that, making them go rogue. So I don't know why they went with another plague affecting humans this time. I feel like they could have done something else other than plague, because honestly I didn't find the plague story arc that interesting. I mean, I haven't finished the game, so it could get really interesting at the end, but I just don't find it that interesting. But once again, we'll just have to see once we get more gameplay trailers, see what the combat's like, because they say you're fighting a lot of humans in this one, and the human fighting combat wasn't really great in the last game. But overall, we just gotta wait and see. So those are some of the RPGs I'm looking out for that release in 2021. But there are some that have not been given a release date that I'm even more excited for. I'm gonna group these two together, and that is Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6. These are both RPGs made by Bethesda, and they're both going to be massive when they come out, whether they're good or bad. First off, Elder Scrolls is Elder Scrolls. If you haven't played Elder Scrolls, whether it's Morrowind, Skyrim, Oblivion, go play them. They're really good games. They're absolutely classic RPGs. and you just need to play them if you haven't. We've only been shown a small reveal for Elder Scrolls 6, which basically just showed us the main title. It basically just told us that it's in development. And honestly, we probably won't get this game until early 2023, late 2022, maybe even like 2024. Now, Starfield, we've also received very little information. There's been some small leaks that look like people like standing in a dev room or something of the sort. It basically just looks like an astronaut standing in space, which doesn't tell us much. But there has been some small leaks for Starfield, and we'll probably get that either next year or the year after. But I will say for both of them, I'm really worried because they say they are not switching off their creation engine. And the creation engine, if you don't know, is the engine that they use in Fallout 76. And the age of it really shows in there. It was showing in Fallout 4, but now it's really showing in Fallout 76, and they will not switch. They say they've updated it, but there's only so much you can update before it just doesn't work. I really wish personally that they would just switch engines, but it doesn't seem like Bethesda's willing to do that, at least for a while. Another massive RPG that is coming out soon, hopefully, is Elden Ring. Now, to be honest, I had no idea what Elden Ring was. I thought it was a Lord of the Rings game, and I never have watched Lord of the Rings. I'm not really interested in it, so I just kind of threw it off to the side. But everybody was talking about it. I'm like, what is this game? Why are people so hyped for it? And then I discovered it was being made by FromSoft, and if you don't know who FromSoft is, they're the guys who make Dark Souls, Bloodborne, and Sekiro. So I was like, oh, okay. So it's basically another entry into the Souls-like series, because Bloodborne and Sekiro are still pretty Souls-like. They're, you know what? They're just hard games. They love making hard games, and I enjoy playing hard games. I'm playing through Dark Souls 3 right now, and I'm going to try to play through Demon Souls soon. So now that I know that, I'm actually really excited for Elden Ring now, and once again, we don't have anything substantial, and only like a few cinematics that look pretty sick. The art design looks crazy. But other than that, that's all we really have. I'm still excited for it though. But of course, there are even more upcoming RPGs like the new Mass Effect and such, but I'll cover that when there's more information. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, tell me what video games you're hyped for in the future. They don't have to be RPGs. Just let me know what video games you're hyped for. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.